Oh, hey guys, welcome back in. I was just listening to some drum and bass with Culture Shock, a video that my mate had sent me. What is the tune's name? Deconstruct by Culture Shock, and oh, yeah, it drops. It drops heavy. It's great. It's awesome. But anyway, we're here to play Zomboid and not talk about drum and bass music. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. It's where we left it yesterday. We have successfully put some fuel into into the vehicle, which was amazing because that took us like 20,000 years to do. We're going to climb the sheep rope. We're going to maybe take off some of the heavy clothes that are making us feel a little bit, out of sorts. Uh, Sometimes the hard hat can be quite debilitating. We've got a load of spikes. We've got Lucille on the floor along with a couple of axes and, you know, general batsies and bobsies. But anything that's fresh, we're going to try and stick into the fridge. That is our want. Oh Lord and baby Jesus, don't do that, please. There's still things for us to do here. Soy sauce can go into like this condiment cupboard. I think a condiment cupboard is quite nice because when you make stir fries or roasts or stews or soups, um, it can be the case where you want the container next to the fridge to contain all that stuff. Fill, empty kettle, nice. Right, need to blow my nose again. Oh, right. So there we have it. Yeah, and things are getting a little bit hairy, a little bit dicey. The water's going to go off soon. Electricity's going to go off soon. The helicopter is going to come soon, and that's all things that we should be slightly concerned about. Um, let's get all of that shit in there. I don't think I have a map of books that we do and do not have in this game, so I should probably correct that because if you're playing the game yourselves, guys, I would advocate that as something to do, something fairly forthright and correct would be to log. Where are your skill books? Where are they? Are they where they need to be? What do you need to pick up? Or are you just pissing in the wind and just you know going blind on a rocket cycle, as Flash Gordon would say. Nothing wrong with flying blind on a rocket cycle, by the way. I think that's actually a fairly fucking kick-ass way to go through life. But you know, in the confines of this game, there are people who want to hurt us, who despicably, quite terribly, mean us harm. You wouldn't believe it, would you, if I told you? However, unfortunately, it's the case, and they're not the nicest people. In fact, they can't even be classified as people. They are wankers absolute. So, anyway, we have beta blockers, we've got painkillers. We've got painkillers already, so we don't need more. We don't need additional painkillers. We do not. Fuck off. Frying pan, blah blah blah. There's some ice cream in here somewhere. Yeah, let's go for one of these because we are undoubtedly underweight. Still fucking 69 kilos and scaling down. Really? That's pathetic. That's actually abhorrent. It's deplorable. Fucking hell. What are you doing, lad? You eating glass? You know? My words, Lee. Foraging, okay. Turn that off. I think we can probably end up reading the end of this by tonight. Yep, fair enough. And then we can, I don't know, sling it on the floor, chuck it on the floor or something by tomorrow. We're not. We could eat some more ice cream actually because everything's going to go off soon. Everything's going to degrade, so it's not like we want to covet food in the freezer or the fridge because everything is going to expire quite quickly. I can eat one, and then we'll go to bed. Yeah, and thank you guys for being with me and watching Zomboid. Some of you are old time watchers, and I appreciate that, and I apologise for the length of time it took me to produce more content. And some of you might be new hands. Some of you will not identify yourselves. You'll watch the video and you'll say, "Cheers, Jono." Fuck off, Jono. Eat shit, Jono. And I say, okay, great, that's fine. Thank you for watching, my friend. I've got a Stella Artois on the go. And in the world of the zombie apocalypse on the 16th of July, and I believe the helicopter will be upon us probably around the 18th. We're flying, man. Absolutely flying. And it will be a matter of time before the goddamn water cuts off, before fucking everything cuts off. Let's just wash ourselves while we get the opportunity, shall we? Before the TV starts. Right. I don't think there's any real benefit to cleaning yourself other than if you take the trait of afraid of blood, in which case it will terrify you if you're covered in blood, which is a terrible trait to choose because you're always going to be covered in blood, because you're always going to be battling wankers unless you want to just bend over and die. Fucking hell, fuck off. Why have I got 2 alarm clocks that are not associated to my thing? Stop. Guys, honestly, I'm a menace. I'm finding it very, very difficult to grasp basic concepts. Right, so we've read the cooking book, which is great. Okay. Okay, wow. So, already we're up to carpentry 6. Then it's 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, so it's all good. So I think we're doing well in terms of skill books and progression and stuff. We're doing quite well. It's foggy today, which is a shit one. It's a load of piss ass. Can I say that? Why not, eh? Right, we're going to put these in there, these in there. We could cook some stuff up before we go out today. We could indeed. In fact, we might as well, because if it's a bit foggy, then it's probably a good idea. Because fighting in the fog is a bit shithouse. It's a bit rubbish. Yeah, and how are you getting on with your playthroughs, guys? I know I've asked before in previous episodes, but you know, things might have changed since then. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get out this video, but I hope you guys are good. Where are you starting your playthroughs as well, by the way? And what is your rationale for doing so? Are you starting in West Point or Muldra? Are you starting in Mateyville? And why are you doing it that way? Tell me. I'm interested. I want to know. I want to hear. I want to hear from you. I'm a good listener. H, fuck off. Wanky, you're doing it. Stir fry. Add random condiment. Yeah, add random citrus. There you go. That's the power of putting it in that cupboard, because you get access to it. And now we're going to cook it in here. Turn it on, and I think maybe read a little bit of of poetry stance. Ah shit, it's cooked. It's done. It cooked quite quickly. Bloody hell, 119. That's fucking crazy. That's pretty big for a stir fry, man. Blimey. Normally only a stew or a soup gets that level of satiation. Satiation, is that not a difficult word to articulate, guys? Satiation. Because in the English language, satiate, like with a T, that doesn't compute, does it? That's not like a sh noise. Like CH is a sh noise, or an SH or a SPH, whatever. But yeah, it doesn't compute, does it? The English, we think learning other languages is difficult. Try learning English. We're fucking weirdos. Our language is nuts. You know, it's Germanic, it's Latin, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I fucking hate languages, dude. Like, I'm learning German. I was learning Arabic at one point. I was thinking about working for counter-terrorism. So I was learning Arabic for that purpose, and I was learning classical Arabic. Um, terrorism as well is like a weird term, because one person's terrorism is another person's freedom, right? It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. But you know, I don't know. Maybe I was young and I watched too many TV shows, and I was thinking this or that. So I started learning Arabic. And my favorite, I think, term in Arabic is the word for hat. Kabwatan. Kabwatan. I love it. So cool. So awesome. Kabwatan. But that's classical Arabic, like I say. And like, what did my head in is, like, not only do they have, we have like singular and plural, right? So there's one sheep or three sheep. Aha, tricked you there. But there could be, you know, an octopus or octopi, or one desk or three desks. In the Arabic language, there is actually three ways to describe something. There's singular, plural, and also double, or doppler or something. So if there are two or something, it's different to pronounce that as if there were three or more of something. We say two or more of something. They say three or more of something. I mean, that's a minefield right there, right? And I don't even know what we're doing right now. I'm just bullshitting. I'm just spitballing. But it's a beautiful language. Very complicated. Very complicated. I think I remember the basics of like how to count, like 1 to 5. واحد اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة, and then 6 might be like sitta or something like that. Sitta, situ, sitta. I've used that one a couple of times in lifts, in elevators, when I've been working, and like there are Arabic people in the lift with me, and I'll be like, you know, what floor do you want? And they say 5, and I say khamsa, and then they look really confused. Like, why do you speak Arabic? I was like, I don't really. I just learned some basics. Anyway, the fog is upon us, and it's 10:10 in the morning, and we are already drinking whiskey, which is pretty deplorable, pretty bloody, you know, reprehensible. Micky, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not a traffic warden, lad. You're drinking whiskey at 11, 10, 10, 20 in the morning. That's pretty out of order, I'd say. Zombie apocalypse or no, that's not the way to behave, dude. And why are we going up here again? I think we're just on echo chambers from yesterday, because we were looking for what were we looking for? The gasoline. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. And we found it. Well, we can try and find some more. It's fine. Uh, Book Naked is cool. What's this? Buffet. Let's go get some food. Let's get some food. We might as well do something. Fuck's sake. Fuck 'em. We might as well do something with our time, guys. Oh. Eat shit. Hello, sir. I wasn't asserting for one moment that you should eat shit. That was complete hearsay and horsey face hearsay. No, not over here. Jesus, get control of yourself, Rich. Not Richard. It's fucking get a grip, Jono. It's Mickey we've got here, not Richard. Mickey Nixon, doubling as Mickey Pearson, the intimidating figure from the Gentleman series and TV show, and Mickey is a long time subscriber of our channel, and he's all right, and that's why we are dedicating this playthrough to him. Anyway, not to get soppy, because that doesn't get anywhere. Doesn't get anyone anywhere anytime quick, and all the bread is rotten. Fucking hell. Mickey knows that we're not supposed to be in here, and he knows that there's dickheads who are trying to basically undo our plans to have a peaceful existence. But we're going to go in here anyway, and we're going to have a little look around. You know, fancy this and fancy that. Ugh. Baking soda, evaporated chocolate. Chocolate's good. Can you not? Right. Oh my good Christ. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, let's get some of this shit going as well. Nice. Nice. Yes. Ham is awesome. Ham is lovely. Ham is excellent. Ham is great. Right, I think we're okay. We're going to piss off now. We're going to go back to our house. We're going to chill out. We're going to basically enjoy a fairly nice existence for at least a day, if we can, in this fog, with the goodies that we've got. We came all this way out here with no real kind of plan or, you know, blah blah blah, but we're still alive. We're okay. We're going to smash this dude's chops in on our journey back home, which is fine. And I think we're okay. We've got some gas in the tank to disappear when the helicopter hits, which it will do any day now. And that's it, guys. I really appreciate you spending the time to watch and invest in me playing this computer game. I hope it's living up to your expectations. If there's anything you want me to add, include, do, don't do, curtail, then please let me know. I'm not bothered about how many fucking subscribers I've got. I don't give a shit. But if you're watching, it's important to me, and I appreciate you. So let me know, and I will pay attention. All right, put it in the comments, and I'll probably action it in about 800 years. Nice.